The studio marketing department had many debates about, do you call it a reboot or a reignition or a next chapter or whatever. It's not something we thought much about.
I kind of always thought, I mean, I don't even know if this is a term, but to me it was really about expansion. It was about Men in Black is a very specific world. It's not just about those two agents. The first one, I think, effectively created that whole agency that exists, and it suggests that it's not just your lead characters that are out there doing things every day, but a whole group of agents. So to me, it was more of it's saying that you've seen this slice of the world, and now we're going to show you more. So, and it's expansion of the universe.
I think that's right. I think one of the challenges when you're making a movie like this is the balance between what are the elements that you think are sort of fundamental and basic to the franchise that you have to honor, and what are the elements that you really want to sort of push to another place. Mm-hmm. So certainly the commitment to style. You know, it's a different style here, but you know, Paul Smith did our suits, and we embraced sort of the 30s kind of high deco of London the way we embraced high 60s New York. But other elements, we really felt, okay, it's a different time right now. So I think you'll see that the action of the movie is a little bit more muscular, because I think that's what audiences have come to believe. And it's sort of, what is that balance? What are the new elements you want to introduce, and what are the elements that are sort of held very preciously by the fans of the franchise?
Well, we were tremendous fans of, based on the work we had seen already in Creed and in Thor, and actually meeting, we met her before, but she was, Chris was cast first. We actually cast that role first. And then we just looked at the landscape. She really was the first we went to, just having seen her work. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest too. We really felt it was important because in the first Men in Black, Will Smith was a kind of miracle. He wasn't a star then when we even cast him, but he was this fresh comic talent. We put him in it. But the movie, and it wasn't, identified as a black movie, but it became very important to that audience. We realized as we were meeting directors and things that was kind of the first big effects movie with a black lead, strangely enough. So we love the idea of having, a great black actor in that role. Hopefully you don't want to spend a lot of time on a movie that no one sees, but our job is to try to create it, and hopefully if the studio gets behind it, that means they feel it has some chance and they have good marketing, but you never know. You never know. So
the one thing that I think has pleasantly surprised us is that through the making, talking with people, reading about it, there is a sort of an affection for the world of Men in Black.